We're very excited because now we have our Accuquilt cutters here in the store, and I thought that I would give you guys a quick demo on why you must have one, because I knew I needed one. All right, so here's our cute little cutter. This is the manual version. There's an electric version that's a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier, but so simple. You just press a button and it throws it all through, but we'll get back to that. This is the manual version. It weighs 15 pounds, so it's not really that heavy to take if we want to bring it to class. And it stores very easy. It only takes up this much space. Then when I'm ready to use it, I put it on my table and I can just open it just like that. Ooh, don't I look professional? So here it is. It's got a manual crank, and when I turn my little crank, it's going to put my die through, and we're gonna make beautiful quilt pieces. Perfect quilt pieces. So this is the block we're gonna do today. It's a beautiful pinwheel. It is an 8-inch block, and if you look right here on the table, it's perfect. We have a scant 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way around built in because when my pieces are cut, my perfect 1/4 inch is built into the piece. And here's the die that I use to make it with. So it cuts, well, 2 pieces at a time, but I can do 6 layers of fabric at a time. I can also do them so that, as we can see here, I cut this already. My pieces that I want to put together, I can put right sides together, cut them at the same time, and they're perfect. And also, they're ready to sew. So it's a matter of just laying my piece on my die. This represents the actual cut piece. So it's a 2-colored foam. Then that shows me exactly where to put my fabric. So if I had a larger die and I had 2 designs that were in it, but I only wanted one, I would only cover the design I want to cut. The blades for this machine are built into the die, so they're covered and safer than a rotary cutter, and because they are precisely measured, your piece will be perfect. They won't be like my pieces, not pretty. So here we go. I'm going to add my fabric, just covering my cutting piece, and then I'm going to add a little mat on top, and I'm going to bring it to my machine. And so now all I have to do is turn my little wheel. Very easy to turn. I bring my piece over. I'm gonna get rid of the static and I'm gonna slide it off. And here's my piece with only that much extra, so very little waste. And I have perfect pieces. Now if I take that and I pick up my piece, I don't have to line them up. I don't have to do anything. Follow me. So my perfectly cut piece already has the little dog ears removed, and I have my 1/4 inch built in. So I can just lay my fabric on my machine. I have my machine set to a 1/4 inch. I'm using my laser. I know I'm cheating, but I really don't need it because the pieces are perfect. Cut. And look at that. Already done. No dog ears, and it is perfect. If I take it over here, I can press it. Open it up. Oh, I want to press to the dark. I followed all my rules.
Good, good.
My quilting teacher is talking. All right. And look at that. It's beautiful and perfect. So now, if we step over this way, follow me. There's my piece that I used to make my perfect block. This is one piece. I make 4 pieces, makes this perfect 8-inch block. But I wanted to show you one more thing. So I can actually do 6 layers at a time. If I wanted to do pieces like I need a left and a right, I could cut them so that they were accordion, they call it accordion folded. This way I would get proper lefts and rights at the same time. So here I have 6 layers, and I can add this to my cutter just like that, covering my shape. And I can add my mat, and I'm going to put it in my cutter. Rub off the static, slide off my mat, and now I have all of these pieces. So if these, if I needed to fit these left and rights together, I could do that, and I would have them all pre-done and ready to sew. And that's all I have to say about that. Oh, one more thing. So there are so many dies, all different shapes. There are cubes that they call it, where you get, lovely assistant, would you mind getting me a cube? Where if you get a cube, you're gonna save on the price of the die, and you can do 72 patterns, 72 different blocks, all with one box, with one set.
This is what comes with that, I think.
Okay.
Or this one, I'm not sure.
So in my cube, I end up with a cutting mat, a CD that tells me how to get started, and these are the cutting dies that come with it. So they have a nice carrying case, nice place to store them, and each die, let me do this one because it's open. So each die is numbered, and there are pamphlets that come with each one that will show you a block. It tells you which number that you use to make that block. Even I can do this, people. It's quilt by number. So then it'll tell me what shape I need, and it'll tell me the yardage that I need. It'll tell me how many I need, and I can use this to plan out my piece, and there's my block that goes with it. And if I look at the box here, 72 different blocks you can make with what comes in the box, and they come in different sizes. So this is an 8-inch block. That's what I have here. This is one of the dies that we chose. We made this block. It's an 8-inch block. They come in 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 12 inches. So whatever you prefer to make is the cube you're going to want to get. But you don't have to get one right off. You can get individual dies. There are applique dies that work with embroidery, or you can do traditional applique. Oh my goodness.
And one block comes with this
one.
one.
And one block comes with the
bundle.
machine. So here's a book that comes with it too. Eleanor Burns puts it out. Beautiful quilts, all designed with your Accuquilt in mind, and all lots of lessons and things to learn. So a lot of information. If you guys don't see me, I'll be at home with my Accuquilt, and she might make me have to come to work. All right, that's it. Keep stitching.